Follow these steps to set up your adjustable locker.
Your machine was thoroughly inspected before leaving the factory, and the delivery carrier has accepted responsibility for this machine. It is very important that you inspect the exterior of all cartons for damage upon receipt from the freight line. Damage in transit, although infrequent, does happen. Nearly all damage in transit can be determined from a visual inspection of cartons. Look for any damage to the cardboard corners. The machines are shipped in clear plastic. Look for tears in the plastic and inspect them closely. Take photos of any external damage to packaging before removing it. If this visual inspection reveals nothing, then the machine has probably been received in good condition. If any carton is received in a damaged condition, it is very important that you follow these steps. First, note any damage on the freight line's delivery receipt. Specify where the damage is located. Take photos of the damage. Second, contact the factory at 800-247-1787 for additional instructions. Send photos of the damage to damage@wichern.com. Include serial number and tracking number of shipment.
Here is the locker's product code and serial number.
Again, please inspect all equipment thoroughly before signing for it and before the driver leaves. Any questions pertaining to damaged equipment should be referred to the factory.
Here you will find the locker's serial number. To remove the shipping skids from the locker, remove the screws on top of the boards. Then use a crowbar and hammer to separate the shipping skids before knocking away the wood from the legs. It's helpful to have someone assist you by keeping the machine balanced upright. Then discard the wood when you're finished. Leveling the machine is an important step. Using a level, place it on top of the machine. Using a 1/3/8 open end wrench, adjust the cabinet legs until the machine is level from side to side and front to back. To access the power cord, you will need to remove this cover. Here you will find the keys to the locker. Remove these Phillips screws and pull the cover out and down to access this GC-FI power cord. This connection harness can connect this satellite locker to a host locker or supply dispenser. Host machines are equipped with a Cat5 cable here. Connect this cable to the Cat5 cable from the service packet that will plug into the wall. Make sure you read all the documents attached to the front of the locker before operating. Use the key to access the locker here. Use this bar tool called the latch override pin to manually open this locker door. Place it in this hole at an angle and push down. You will hit a release trigger to pop the door open. This can be done to open all locker doors. In this compartment, you will find the service box. This will include the locker manual and harness that will connect to the host machine. You will also find parts to adjust the size of the locker compartments. The end of the harness with two connectors will attach to the host machine. This connector will attach to a host locker. It is a female connector. This end connects to a host coil machine. Cut the zip tie and remove the cover to insert it into the host coil machine. The other side of the harness, with one connector, is a female connector that attaches to the satellite locker. Here we are connecting a host unit with the connector to a satellite locker here on the left. The other side of the harness, with one connector, is a female connector that attaches to the add-on locker, like this. Next, peel off the door window wrapping. Now, plug in your machine. Make sure the red light on the power cord is lit up. When connecting machines, you will want to perform a motor count. To perform a motor count, unlock the door here with your key. This is the door open menu. Press this button on the control board to enter service mode. Select Motor Count and press Count Motors. Green motors are active.
There are 18 doors on the host locker and 20 doors on the satellite locker, so 38 total here. If you adjust the size of the locker compartments, this number will change. Next, back out and confirm the motor type under Motor Type Maintenance. Then go to Motor Type and select S-Locker for solenoid locker. Make sure all the locker motors are selected on this screen. Make sure you press Save when complete. Go back to Vend mode for this data to sync. Next, go back into Service mode and perform a test vend. To perform a test vend, go to Diagnostics. We will test vend the satellite locker, which begins at 120 when connected to a host locker, and 160 if you have a satellite locker connected to a host coil machine. In this example, we have connected a satellite locker to a host locker. You can manually select the compartments you want to vend. Press Start. You'll need to close the locker door before the next compartment door will open. For more assistance, contact IDS today.